Hello everyone, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So for today's new video, we are going to be playing around with the new Morphe / Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. Now guys, I was so excited when I received this in the mail. Oh my goodness, it is stunning. Now, I love her first palette. Like, it has become a staple in my client kit. So when I heard she was coming out with a second one, my expectations were high. And let me tell you, this palette has not disappointed. Spoiler alert, I have already played around with it and I love it. The quality is top notch, like pigmented, blendable. And you guys know I love my color. So when I saw this fun, bright color scheme, let's be honest, I already knew I was going to be obsessed with it. So yeah, I am so excited to be creating a look today with this palette. So as I just mentioned, I have already played around with the palette. I'm someone who likes to at least have a rough idea of what look I'm creating before I start filming. So I was playing around with different color combinations, eyeshadow styles, and I came up with a look using these beautiful like dark pink, vampy, cranberry shades. We also might dip into the coral, maybe the yellow. We'll see how we go. On my Instagram, I did mention that I was thinking about creating 2 looks in this video using the palette. But when I was coming up with this look late last night, I fell in love with it and I was like, you know what, let's just focus on this look today, and then you can let me know down below in the comments what other colors you would like to see me use from this palette, and I can definitely create more looks in the future. So before you leave, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a brand new video. Make sure you are following me on my Instagram, which will be linked down below for more things makeup, and I think that's it. So let's just jump straight into this tutorial. Okay, so I have zoomed in and I went ahead and did my base because I really wanted to just focus on the eyes today. But if you are interested in my base routine, then I'll go ahead and leave my latest makeup tutorial up here somewhere for you to go and watch. So we're starting by priming the eyes, and I'm taking my favorite, the P. Louise base, and this is in the shade number 2. And this is honestly the only eyeshadow base that I use, and I love it because you can apply shadows onto it wet and they still blend beautifully. And because you're applying eyeshadows onto a wet base, the shadows adhere to that base, which makes them not only last longer but also super pigmented. So the first shade that we are going to be dipping into is this one here, Crazy. And I'm gonna pop that right here in my outer corner. And then I'm gonna be gradually applying this into my crease. And as you can see, at the moment, I'm just using small tapping motions because I just wanna pack that shadow onto the wet base, and then we can go in and blend later on. And I'm just tapping out those edges to help blend out this shade. And I'm also just kind of creating a guideline for the shape that I want the look to be. So as you can see, I've kind of winged out that outer corner, and then later on we'll really like blend it out to create like a smoky, dramatic look. So next shade that we're gonna go in with is the one right next to Crazy, so Oh Hello. And we are just gonna be applying this shade above and around the edges of that previous shade. As you can see, these shades are so pigmented, and so far we have had 0 fallout, so good. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of a fluffy brush and just start to blend and soften out those edges. So next shade is Dance Party. And if you look closely, it has little tiny specks of shimmer throughout it. I mean, not nearly as much as the red or black has. That almost has like glitter. So I can definitely get away with using it in my crease. I can't say I'm that big of a fan of shades like this that do have little specks of like shimmer or glitter throughout it, because I never really know what to do with it. I'm like, okay, I can't really apply it in my crease because it does have those bits of shimmer or glitter. but it doesn't have enough sparkle to, you know, make a statement on the lid, if that makes sense. And I'm taking that shade and again, just applying it above the previous shades. And as you have probably worked out by now, I am working from darkest to light, and that way we can create a beautiful gradient of color. Okay, let's start to really blend and blow this look out. So I'm gonna take this shade here, Puzza Tea, and I'm gonna use that to soften out the look. So we're looking a little crazy right now, but I just really wanted to like get that shade on, and then we can go back in and start to soften out those edges and kind of create more of like a defined shape to the look. And then just going back in with more of that shade, just kind of adjusting and playing with the look until I'm happy with it. I think I'm also going to go back in with Dance Party, just re-intensify that shade as it's been lost a little bit throughout the blending process. So I've been thinking, should we just leave it like this, like a pink corally look, or should we add some yellow? And I think we're gonna add some yellow, hope for the best. I think it's gonna be like a cute sunset moment. So taking this shade here called No Joke, I'm gonna start to apply this all around the edges of the look and blend it into my foundation base. Okay, so this is what we are looking like so far. So now it is time to cut the crease. So I'm gonna go back in with that P. Louise base, and I'm gonna be applying this above my natural crease so that we have more lid space to work with, but I will be following my natural crease shape to create kind of like a half circle shape. So see how the eyeshadow base is kind of turned like a purple color? We want to go ahead and remove that with some makeup remover on a cotton tip. That way we can go in with some fresh base, and then when we apply an eyeshadow over the top, the eyeshadow is true to color and it hasn't been like interfered by a colored base, if that makes sense. So I now want to go back in with the previous shades we've used from dark to light. So grabbing this shade again called Crazy, and I'm going to start to re-intensify the look. So I'm going to be applying this around the edges of that cut crease to really help define it and sharpen it. And then back in with that shade Oh Hello to blend that out. Another great thing about removing that base and having a clean lid is that we can be as messy as we like throughout this process. And then back in with some more makeup remover to sharpen up the whole look. Okay, so my left eye is now up to the same step as my right eye. Now we are going to work on the lid, and I want to pop this beautiful shade here. Oh, it kind of matches my nails actually. It is called Empowered. I want to pop this all over the lid because it is stunning. I've actually had a change of plan though. I was originally going to go in with an eyeshadow base, but I think I'm just going to go straight in with the Too Faced Glitter Glue, pop that on my lid, and then we'll pop the shimmer over the top. So just taking that shade, popping it straight onto the lid. Oh my goodness, it's stunning. Oh my god, this shade is seriously like, wow, I'm obsessed. So now we're gonna dip between Crazy and Hello, and I'm just gonna blend between that matte and shimmer shade. So while we're here, I reckon let's finish off the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take the Colourpop BFF Gel Liner in the shade Charmer, and I'm gonna run that along my lower lash line. You guys know the drill. I'm going to be working from dark to light, basically the same steps that I did on my lid. So the darkest shade as close to my waterline as possible, and then blending everything out using that light yellow shade. So the eyeshadow is basically done, but I want to add some final little touches to this look. So I have here the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Midnight Cowboy. Now this is basically all run out, but it has a really nice fine tip to it. So I'm going to take this tip and I'm going to dip it in this glitter. This is from Glitter Realm Cosmetics and this is in the shade Sparkling Orange, even though it's definitely a gold. But I'm going to take this, dip it in the glitter, and then I'm going to line the edge of that cut crease where the shimmer meets the matte. And this is going to add that extra little bit of sparkle to this look. Oh my god, I love how that glitter looks. Yay, I'm so happy I did that. So now we are on the home stretch, time for mascara. So I'm taking the NARS Climax mascara and just popping that on my lashes to prep them for some falsies. So for falsies, I really loved the ones that I wore in my last makeup tutorial, so I thought, why not wear them again today? And they are the Tati TL21 lashes. Okay, so let's highlight, and to do this, I'm going to take this beautiful gold shade Talia, and then I'm just going to pop that straight into my inner corner. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That shade is beautiful. Oh, I just want to like cover my whole body in that. So I'm thinking, why not try and use this gorgeous gold as a highlight? So I'm going to take a big fluffy brush, and let's just pop it straight onto my cheeks. Oh, yes, 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 yes. So let's finish off the look by applying a lip, and I want to keep all the attention on the eyes today. So I'm going to take a nice nude. So this is the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick in Hunty. And then over the top, I'm applying this ColourPop So Juicy Lip Gloss in the shade NASA. And I love this gloss. It is so juicy, and this shade has beautiful specks of like gold throughout it. So I thought it would match the look perfectly. And there you have it, guys. This is the finished look using the Morphe / Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I love it, quality, amazing, and I think if you can get your hands in it, you're gonna really enjoy it and create some super fun looks using it. So yeah, I hope you liked the look I came up with and enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.